Guess
the
who showed
average
up?
person is very grateful for him to have a sense of humor and participate.
Guess who showed up at the Emmys? Former White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer goes Hollywood and shocks TV's top stars. TV's biggest night sure got political.
And history was made at the 69th Annual Primetime Emmy Awards. CBS 2 entertainment reporter Suzanne Marques is live in West Hollywood at one of the biggest post-Emmy bashes in town. Hi, Suzanne.
Hi, Pat. Hi, Rick. Let me show you what's happening right now. As you can see, as we look down the carpet, can we see him? Alexander Skarsgård just walked in. Yeah, he's holding his mother by the hand. He's holding his Emmy. We just see the back of him, though. That's how it goes here on the red carpet. He's posing for pictures now. He won Best Supporting Actor in a Limited Series. Now, let's go on the other side of the carpet. Jamie King is posing in a gorgeous silver gown. This has been a big night. All of the stars we've seen, Sofia Vergara, Nev Campbell, Riz Ahmed just walked in the party. Everybody loved the Sean Spicer bit, but of course, history was made tonight. Here's some of the highlights from the show.
If we're honest with ourselves, and as artists, I think we have to be honest with ourselves, we know that the biggest TV star of the last year is Donald Trump.
For television's biggest night, Stephen Colbert set the tone for an evening of political humor. Colbert combined reality with parody, but it was the top secret appearance of former White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer that caught everyone in the audience off guard.
This will be the largest audience to witness an Emmys, period.
Spicer obviously was compelled to do certain things that we might not have respected, or we might not have admired, or we might have been super critical of in order to do his job. But I've done some jobs that are things that you shouldn't admire or respect me for either.
I want to thank Trump for making black people #1 on the most oppressed list.
Donald Glover won 2 Emmys, one for lead actor in a comedy, and made history for being the first African American to win Outstanding Director in a comedy series, Atlanta. Backstage, he explained his shout out to the president.
People in dystopian societies don't realize they're in dystopian societies. He's like, you never really know. So like, I just want people to be aware.
While the president was the evening's political punching bag, it was a fictional politician who took home a historic win. Women and powerful stories about women dominated the evening. Julia Louis-Dreyfus won for Best Actress in a Comedy Series, Veep, making history with the most Emmys won by a performer in the same role.
Let's hope that this is the beginning of something even better in our country and in the world, because I think the world would be a better place if more women were in charge, frankly.
Big Little Lies and The Handmaid's Tale tied with the most awards of the night, 5 Emmys each, including Best Limited Series for Big Little Lies, the HBO dark comedy.
The fact that we created 4 roles for women that all got nominated is the real win here. So when you talk about changing the way we see society and the way that you see women on film and women at the center of a story, it is the real watershed for me. That's what we set out to accomplish.
And The Handmaid's Tale closed out the evening with its win for Best Drama Series.
It's what I'm most interested in as a woman, shows that are about women. There's still a lot of work to be done, but obviously incredible progress is being made.
Back here live at the HBO party, while we were in the story, I caught up with Tony Hale from Veep, and I asked him what he thought of Sean Spicer hitting the stage. He said, "We were all surprised." He was very diplomatic in his answer. But of course, people also come to the show and watch the show for the fashion. We have lots of hilarious and gorgeous red carpet moments. So stick around, we'll have that in just a few minutes. Pat and Rick, I'll send it back to you.
All right, see you then, Suzanne.